What is going on, guys? Welcome back to ETS2. We're continuing somewhere we left off in the last one. So, I've actually been having a look at the job market. We've also slept since the last one as well. That's the only thing you guys have missed out on. I'm actually having a look here just to see where we want to go. Like, we've got like a lot of things like over into like Europe and stuff like that. But like, I really want to go do Europe. I really want to go do like Northern Europe. If I'm going anywhere, I want to be up over here. But we're not really getting many in there. We're getting like, I think like one of the best paid jobs at the minute is actually this one, which goes down into Germany, I do believe. But I would love to do it. The only thing is though, I want to stay England and Northern Europe, very North Europe. Maybe it's Netherlands, up over here, into Poland maybe. The cold places, obviously. But I think I found a job which we haven't actually spent much time going this way. So I think that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go this way for a change. But it's not the best paying job in the world, but you know, it'll pay the fuel bills and stuff like that. So that's where we're going today. Anyway. Right, let's crack on, shall we? Let's head off to our destination. We probably need to fill up as well at some point. We're filling up every episode now. Like, I remember, like, back in, right at the beginning, like, where, like, a full tank of fuel would last us at least 2 trips. Right now, we're filling up every trip. Fine. Don't mind it, but it's not something I really want to be doing every day. It's expensive fuel as well, so but yeah, this is gonna be a shorter trip, so it's gonna be probably a shorter episode, but that's fine. Obviously, every trip we film and upload for your faces and stuff, I do enjoy them. I do enjoy this this game. I like pro mods, like all the mods we've got on and everything. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have missed out on the last episode. If you guys do or did, this week I was hoping to have a driving wheel for this game, and well, I ordered it, and Amazon then refunded me and went yeah, we were out of stock. Even though when I ordered it, it was like 2 or 3 in stock. I think when I looked, I saw 3, and then I can't remember what I was doing. I was doing something. I was like, okay, right after this, I'll go buy it. So I literally finished off what I was doing and went to buy it. There was still 1 left in stock by that point. And I was like, oh, great. I'll go grab that quickly. And, you know, I bagged it, which I did. I paid for it and everything like that. It was mine. And then a few days later, I got an email saying, yeah, our order has been cancelled because we ran out of stock. So we're giving you an extra tenner to say sorry. And there's your full money refund. I was like, oh, great. It's not really what I wanted. I wanted the product, but they couldn't obviously give me it because they were out of stock, and yeah, very, very disappointed Joe in the end. I wasn't too happy. I really wasn't happy. But it is what it is. It's fine. I'll find it again. Well, to be honest with you, I could probably get it again, but the only thing is the price of it's like up by like 200 quid because of well, probably scalpers again. Anyway, let's go to Great Market. Let's do from here to there, which is going to be this contract here. We've got it expires in 2 hours, so, but fine. When do we need to get there? Saturday, 10 AM, between 10 and 12. Yeah, we've got all night to drive, so it's fine. Looks like it's over here to the right, judging by that map. back there somewhere. Oh, not in gear. I'm still in reverse. Right, let's figure out where it is. Need to figure out where it is. Reverse up to it. There she is, right there. Alright. Go our head out the window. We'll reverse up to it nicely with our head out the window like this. That would only reverse and you'll be checking your mirror, but... There we go. And let's go with our trailer of potatoes. How many tons is it? Uh, 21 tons of potatoes. We're going to Exeter. Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's again, lovely lovely bag of potatoes. Oh, trailer full of potatoes. And I actually buy all my potatoes off of a farmer. Like obviously where I live farm country, so farm country, but we have really good internet out here. We've got better internet out here than a lot of places. Like I've got like fiber to like the house and stuff, so like where the fiber ends is quite literally my my router, which is a lot better than a lot of people can say here in this country. The internet is not as good as some of the countries, but to be honest with it, like I think we're actually getting better. Like especially in my area, like obviously they're bringing fiber into the area and everything still, but a lot of companies are now offering it in my area. Like one company though, which we've been praying for years to get into our area, which was Virgin Media. If you guys know anything about it, they were supposed to be coming into my area. Well, they weren't supposed to be coming into my area at all. And all of a sudden, they showed the ugly faces recently, and were like, "Oh yeah, we're coming into your area now." Like, you know, 15 years after we said like we don't have any plans in the very near future or even distant future to be coming into your area, and they're now here. It looks like these two guys are battling out on who's got priority, I guess. Go on, buddy, you go. But yeah, they're now in my area, and I think some people nearby me are actually getting it. So, to be honest with you, Virgin Media, I've got horror stories about them since I work in the tech field and stuff like that. Like I've had horror stories with them. Well, I'm trying to figure out how to put this nicely, because I don't really want to say anything bad about them, because they're not a bad company. They're just got bad practices. Let's put it. But the technical support is rubbish. Even with business lines, it's rubbish. You get the same technical service agents you do business and private. Like normally, sometimes with business stuff, you try to get you actually get like better stuff, but like you get like same day responses, and you get updates and stuff like that, like more than you do when you're just a normal general customer. Like if you got an outage as a business, like supposed to come out and fix it within so long. But like obviously if you're a home user having an issue, they'll be like, okay, we'll get somebody out maybe in the next 3 days. That's all in good, but no, they'll leave you on the back burner for like weeks. At a time, and you know you're sitting there paying for a service you're not actually getting, which is no, I want to be in this lane, which is a bit rubbish because obviously like if you've not got whatever reason internet for whatever reason, you know, a lot of people run like work from home and stuff like that. I know like during like COVID and lockdown and stuff like that, a lot of people were using like working from home and stuff like that, and then there was just issue after issue with Virgin Media all the way up until like recently. I think the pandemic definitely killed off a lot more than just probably bad choice of words there, but no, it destroyed is probably the best way of saying it without. I think what I said before was a bit wrong, but yeah, it sort of destroyed bits and pieces of the internet because everybody was working from home and stuff like that, and things ended up happening not good things happened with home broadbands and stuff like that. So yeah. Horror stories. As like I said before, I'm not going to go too much into detail because I'm probably going to bore some people and like go out. I didn't come here for tech talk. I came here for ETS. So yeah, we're gonna stop that there. But yeah, the horror stories with those people I'm with broadband though is they're very good, and they send you updates and so all kinds of stuff. And if there's like if you got like an outage and stuff, they usually are quite good actually. Like they're like, oh yeah, like next day response, we'll have somebody out tomorrow type of thing. And I actually do see a lot of the vans driving around because they're actually, to be honest with you, there was a startup company a few years back, and they've jumped into the fiber space like big time. And I think they're actually the leaders for like home broadbands, sometimes even business, for fiber home broadbands and stuff. So it's good. They are very good, and I get what I pay for too. Like I get I pay for gigabit, but they do more than gigabit obviously because it's fiber. But no, I pay for gigabit. I get 1,000 up, 1,000 down. End of story. Like I'm actually getting what I pay for. Sometimes actually a little bit more than what I pay for. And they're constantly improving as well. Like the server, like if they update the services and stuff like that, like they actually give you like for home broadband users, they actually give you like business information. Like, oh yeah, we're going to be doing some router updates or something. So, your internet might be down for like a few hours or something, like in the middle of the night. Like when I don't really care too much. Usually I'm doing backups at like that time, but usually if I know they're coming, I usually either schedule them for later or intervene a little bit. I'm like, oh, I don't really care if it doesn't run. It's just going to run again in a couple of hours time. I've set things up for it. But yeah, anyway, that's enough of tech talk. If you guys are interested in that type of thing, let me know. I can always talk about it again later. I think we're coming off here, so we need to move on over. And to be fair, I could actually pay for a lot more and actually get a lot more with my broadband as well if I wanted to. The only thing is though, I would have to renew my infrastructure inside my house, and it's expensive going more than gigabit. Well, 2.5 gigs actually really good at the moment, so it's more affordable, but 2.5 gig is not on my radar as of yet. I think gigabit's more than fast enough. Like I've got like internal networks fast enough as well. Like I've got like 10 gig internal. In some places 20, but that's something else to write home about. But you guys are probably not going to be interested. Let's move away from the tech stuff and move a little bit more into maybe something themed for ETS. I've been talking about like roads and stuff like that recently in ETS, like the difference between like A roads, B roads, motorways. Like right now we're on a motorway. Usually the one of the ways you can tell, if you guys are interested, if you're not from the UK, is usually motorways are made up of either dual carriageways, so 2 lanes. Usually if the 3 lanes, it's usually a motorway, which would be an M road over here in the UK, and the signs are blue. If you guys didn't know. A little bit of trivia there for you. B roads, well actually let's go down to A roads. So like you sort of like got M roads, motorways, dual carriageways, that type of thing. Then you've got A roads, which are like the next thing down. Those signs are usually green. And obviously you got like the A number on them as well. Which A roads are like sort of like the next step down, like the main artery roads is the best way of describing them. Usually it's like things like bus routes and stuff like that are usually on them. Even though like some, so like motorways can have buses on as well, a little bit less common. Because obviously you don't usually pick people up on motorways. Usually it's A roads. Usually A roads are like things like found in like cities, like main artery roads, stuff like that. Like main roads leading into cities, out of cities, that type of thing. You do have B roads in there as well, though. B roads are usually like back roads, like country roads, stuff like that. Like especially like in this time of year where it's snowing, usually the main roads which get gritted, so like melts the ice and stuff like that, gives you extra grip on your cars and lorries and buses and all that jazz. Usually motorways are usually gritted, A roads are normally gritted, and usually bus routes, anything with a bus route on it. Like there's one back road I go down which only has a bus run on it, I think like a couple of times a day. But because it's obviously a bus route, it has to be gridded, which is usually the thing. Things like bus routes, main artery roads, stuff like that, they tend to be gritted. But there is a few B roads, which they're not like bus routes, or one of them's not a bus route. But that one's mainly gritted because it's a windy road, and a lot of people drive up and down it. So it's sort of like a B road, but it's classified as like a main artery road to get to and from a certain place with ease. Otherwise, you got to take a long way around. The long way around is about like 45 minutes. Where going this way, it takes I think about like 15 minutes or so. So yeah, it's like, it's like a big difference. So yeah, they actually that's one road they do grit up here anyway. At least where I live. I know like different, obviously like around this country, around the UK even, you've got like different counties is probably the best way of calling it, which you have like different local governments. So it's sort of like how the states work over in the States, the United States that is. Is the best way of describing them. And the local government usually grit the roads which they deem necessary to grit, but like I think there's like a few laws which govern them, which tell them which roads they have to grit, which is usually motorways, which are M roads, usually A roads, and bus routes. And then anything what the local government would classify as a main artery route around that Z county. Don't know the exact law, but that's usually how they do things, or at least from where I'm from anyway. And by the way, B road signs, let's see if you guys can let's do a little bit of trivia. I'm gonna actually let you guys tell me what color signs B roads are. Brown signs as well. Usually information signs. Telling you where to go. Like obviously, if you have a look at this one right here, it's blue. Usually it stands for a motorway, which we are currently on. It's usually a good indicator of what type of road you're on. It also gives you an indicator of hello. I'm getting like 20 FPS all of a sudden. Why is that? There you go. Not sure why that was. Maybe it's loading a bit of the map. It hasn't actually loaded ever. But yeah, let me know. Well, you guys let me know what you think, or even Google it and then put it in the chat down below in the comments. You guys let me know what colour B-road signs are. I know obviously what they are. I'm running out of fuel again. Really? God damn it! Right. Okay. Next fuel station, we'll pop it in for fuel. I forgot about that, to be honest. But yeah. Obviously on signs and stuff like that. I know it's across Europe and I think it's even in the States. Like different things on signs mean different things. Like obviously you got like the plane sign, which is usually an indication of telling you which direction the airport is. Like here we go. This is the M5, which is in blue, which is a motorway. Just trying to entertain our viewers here, which are from obviously other countries, just to. If you guys want to really know what colour B-road signs are, let me know in the comments. I will comment and let you guys know. If you guys are too lazy to look, but just ask the question, I will answer. This is a bit of a rambly episode. To be honest with you, I had show notes or some notes for the last episode, and I can reuse them, but I'm going to repeat myself twice in one video, or at least in two videos. This is technically one video for me because I'm recording it all in one shot. So yeah, I'm out of notes. I'm out of things to talk about. I came up with some ideas beforehand, and yeah, I've already talked them out. But again, yet again, I have been recording now for over an hour and a half. So total time that is from the second I press record to now. Not getting off for a while, so we'll move out. I really need to fuel up. Okay, there's a fuel station coming up. I think what we'll do is we'll overtake this guy. We'll get in. What we are going to do is we're going to pull in here and fuel up. Twice in 2 episodes, I've played Faith with our truck managed to make it to a fuel stop. Also, I'm really liking this truck for the sat nav and stuff like that as well. That's really, really good. I think it's this button. Ah, there we go. Found it. That button to activate the camera. Oh, I took it out of gear. Anyway, here we are. Hopefully our truck fits under here. I'm not sure if it does or not. Anyway, we're here. Fuel up, shall we? Again, for like the second time in like 2 episodes. Oop, I didn't actually realise there's stuff up here. I'm gonna look around our cab here a little bit. Oh, so you've got like a little sunroof. Alright. I guess let's see if we're gonna, yeah, we're gonna more than fit under here. Right, okay, let's go. The big chunk of change disappeared. This is what it is though. We need fuel. We need to keep on trucking. Obviously it's a business expense, so yet again, this delivery will pay for fuel and... well, more than pay for fuel. It'll pay for fuel, my time, and obviously a new truck, eventually. Anyway, let's get back onto the motorway. Let's continue going where we're heading. So we've had a little bit of tech talk this episode. We've had a bit of trivia with road signs again, even though I've already had a bit of trivia with them. I actually didn't tell you last episode what B-road signs are. Sort of made that up this episode, so... that got no roof on it? Is it a glass roof or something? Can't tell. Also, let me know what you guys are interested in seeing either in this game. Do you want to see some flight sim, which I'm more than happy to record. To be honest with you, it's one of those where you sit down, record it. It does take a bit of time to do. It's a little bit more than what I do here. Obviously, it's just like picking a flight, go fly it. You guys watch, come back. The next one, I really want to jump into it. Like even, well, it's just going to be more or less like me jump in a plane, go, all right, we're flying from here to here, and then go. There you go, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and episode done. See you in the next one. Not like quite literally like that bish bash bosh, but similar. I really want to get into flying some bigger planes and stuff like that first. I was going to record me learning, but a lot of the learning process for me is playing the same mission more than once, getting used to flying the plane, figuring out how I do what again, what speeds I need to fly at, this, that and the other. Right now, I'm playing Flight Sim 24, I think it is. Yeah. The new one which just came out like back in the last year, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I haven't played it in about a month, but we should be getting there eventually. I will record some episodes eventually once I get like confident enough to where I'm just like, yeah, look, I'm not going to crash and this type of stuff. To be honest with you, a lot of it takes a lot of concentration. Well, not really a lot of concentration. It's just like remembering to do things. Like the game's a bit buggy as well, so like I'll press something and then like maybe I'm usually like watching like YouTube or a few other things in the background, and I'm just like, oh, I missed that, so I have to like replay it and stuff like that just to figure out what I did wrong, and because I didn't quite press the button right, so it's like not talking to ATC, and yeah. Also learning the game just to figure out like how things work in it. Like within Microsoft Flight Sim 24, it can hold your hand a bit, which is nice. But the only thing is, it's very buggy at the moment. Like right now I'm playing through the career mode. Like that's what I'm going to be playing through anyway. Just like gathering like flight hours and doing a few of the missions and stuff like that. I can always replay some missions now that I know what I'm doing, and now that I've got a flight stick, I'm a lot more precise with my movements, which is nice. I also need to set up some of the brackets I bought for them. I can like bracket to the desk and stuff, but I haven't actually done that yet. I haven't had the time. I built one. I built one and then I literally put it in a box. I just went, right, okay, I'll build the other one soon. Soon hasn't come. Not yet, anyway. Oh, Twilight. Good time to take one of those. Oh, maybe he's on this bridge even. Might be good. I'll leave it as that. I'll grab a screenshot from one. Wow, why are you slamming on your brakes for? Yeah. If you guys want to see me play any games, also, are you guys ever, like, is there another game you want me to play? You want to see here on the channel? Let me know. I'm more than willing to listen and play, give some a go. I have got a couple of games on my to play list which I need to get around to, but I'm waiting for like there's usually like a bit of a rush on games like sort of back end of the year, going into like now really. There's a couple of games coming out over in March I want to cover. There's a game that came out this month I want to cover in February. I think there was a game that came out in Jan as well I want to cover, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, so I can't really say that one. But yeah, there's a few games I want to cover and I want to play, which we will definitely be playing at some point. A couple of them are just games I want to play. Which are like games like what intrigue me personally. And games I've always liked to play here on the channel. Like obviously like Call of Duty is like one of them. It's one of the main big ones where I like to play every year without fail. And I did that while I was over in the States, which was even more fun this year. But no, there's a game that's come out recently, which is a game I've played in the past, but it's like a continuation. Of another game. Well, it's in a way a bit of a continuation, but I'll announce that once the game comes out. Well, the game's out, but once I sit down and play it. I haven't actually bought the game yet. I'm waiting a little bit. Usually I don't wait for games, usually I just buy them and then play them when I want, but I'll get to that one eventually. I will. Trust me. I'm not going to say the name of it yet though, just in case I actually never buy it and then don't actually post it. But I probably will buy it and play it in my personal time. I do play some games in my personal time. I keep on saying here on the channel, if you guys are new, usually I play games here on the channel, even though they don't get views. I usually play them because I want to play them. This is me forcing myself to play them. But you're gonna let me go, thank you. Where are we going here? Straight over by the looks of it. And through this gate right here. Let's see where they want this load. Dropping. Oh, gates open up from the middle. Nice. Nice gates. Right, where would you like your delivery? Nice and easy spot, like right there. Usually these are quite hard spots to like pull into, but keep on getting easy ones at the moment. If I just bring this over here like this and then... Oh, nope, nope, too close to those, Joe. You've forgot your long. Go wide. Might have to like reverse it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Right, now if I just pull straight forward, I should be able to hit this perfectly. There it is. Unload. Job well done. Should have leveled there as well. Very nice. Continuing with the leveling theme. I think what we're going to do is we're going to hit this one up. Then we're going to hit all of those guys up. Then we're going to hit up long distance and then eco driving last. Right, let's apply that. And let's go park up somewhere. Usually I actually figure out where I'm going to park up before I come out of that. And I'm in the wrong one, which is the quick travel one. I wanted this one. And there's nowhere really to park other than like going back on myself. So I think what we'll do is we'll just park up somewhere local and then next episode we'll figure that out. So the yard master just said, or the yard guy said, just go park in one of these bays over here, it's fine. Preferably the end one, he said. And we said, aye aye, Captain. And there we go. Right. That's going to be it for me. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. If you guys have, please do hit the like button. If not, there's always that dislike button always right next door. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Other than that, I'm in this one right here. And I'll see you guys all in the next one.
What the fuck are you doing, Morgan?